What if your baby's journey to sitting, crawling, and exploring the world hit an unexpected roadblock? Imagine them struggling, frustrated, slightly behind, all because of one missed, seemingly simple, activity. Now picture this. That same baby, strong, confident, lifting their head proudly, pushing up like a tiny champion, ready to take on the world. The difference? It often boils down to something deceptively basic, something you might even skip if they fuss. We're talking about tummy time. Forget fancy gadgets or complex routines. This floor-based playtime is the surprising powerhouse behind your baby's physical leap forward. It sounds almost too simple to be this crucial, doesn't it? But stick around, because neglecting this step has consequences you absolutely want to avoid, and mastering it unlocks potential you won't believe. So, what exactly is this magical floor routine? Tummy time is precisely what it sounds like. Dedicated periods when your baby lies on their stomach while awake and supervised. That's it. No bells, no whistles, just belly-down exploration. It's the opposite of the back sleeping position universally recommended for safe sleep. While back to sleep is vital for preventing SIDS, tummy to play is the essential counter-maneuver for development when they're awake and ready to engage. Think of it as your baby's first workout regime, their introduction to interacting with gravity in a whole new way. Why the fuss? Why dedicate precious awake time to this specific position? Because the benefits are huge, impacting everything from muscle strength to head shape and even sensory processing. Let's break down this developmental dynamite. First, and most critically, tummy time is the ultimate personal trainer for your baby's muscles. When lying on their back, babies aren't working against gravity much. Flip them over, though, and suddenly it's game on. Their immediate instinct, even as newborns, is to try and lift that relatively enormous head. This simple act engages and strengthens crucial muscles in their neck and shoulders. Think about it. Holding up your own head feels effortless now, but for a baby, it's like a bodybuilder's first heavy lift. As they get stronger, they'll progress from brief, wobbly head lifts to holding their head steady, then pushing up on their forearms, and eventually, up on their hands. Every push, every lift, every wiggle is building power in their neck, shoulders, back, and core. These aren't just random movements, they are the foundational exercises for everything that comes next. Rolling over? Needs strong neck and core muscles developed during tummy time. Sitting up independently? Requires back and core strength honed by pushing up. Crawling? That's a complex coordination feat built directly upon the shoulder, arm, and core power gained from, you guessed it, tummy time. Even walking finds its roots here, in the balance and strength cultivated during those early floor sessions. It's the literal groundwork for mobility. Without sufficient tummy time, these milestones can be delayed, leaving baby, and potentially worried parents, playing catch-up. Beyond muscle power, there's a significant cosmetic and health reason: preventing flat head syndrome. Officially known as positional plagiocephaly, flattening on one side, or brachycephaly, flattening across the back. This condition arises because newborn skulls are soft and malleable. Spending extended periods lying on their back, in cribs, car seats, swings, puts continuous pressure on the same spot, potentially causing it to flatten. While often cosmetic, severe cases can sometimes be associated with other issues. Tummy time is the natural antidote. By spending waking hours on their belly, babies relieve that constant pressure on the back of their head, allowing the skull to maintain its natural, rounded shape. It's a simple, proactive measure against a surprisingly common issue. You want strong and beautifully round-headed? Tummy time is your friend. But wait, there's more. Tummy time isn't just a physical workout, it's a sensory fiesta for your baby's developing brain. Lying on their back, the view is pretty static, mostly ceiling, maybe immobile. Flip them onto their tummy, and suddenly the world transforms. They experience different textures against their skin, the carpet, a playmat, your chest. They see things from a new perspective, encouraging them to look around, track objects, and improve their visual scanning skills. They feel the pressure on their belly and limbs differently, enhancing their proprioception, their sense of where their body is in space. This multi-sensory input is like fuel for their rapidly developing brain, building neural connections and helping them make sense of the world around them. It turns passive observation into active exploration. This active exploration directly fuels motor skill development, both gross and fine. Pushing up against gravity, gross motor, is the prerequisite for reaching out towards an interesting toy, fine motor. As they push higher, they shift their weight, learning balance and coordination. They might accidentally roll from tummy to back, a huge developmental win. They'll start attempting to pivot or even push themselves backward or forward, the precursors to crawling. Each session is a mini lesson in physics and body mechanics, teaching them how to control their movements and interact purposefully with their environment. Think this sounds intense? It is, for them. Which brings us to how to implement this powerhouse activity without inciting a baby riot. Start early. You can begin doing very brief sessions, even just a minute or two, from the first few days home from the hospital, perhaps lying baby on your chest or lap. The key is consistency and gradual increase. Aim for 2-3 short sessions per day initially. As your baby gets stronger and more tolerant, gradually extend the duration. A good target to aim for is a total of about an hour of tummy time spread throughout the day by the time they reach 3 months old. Remember, this isn't one marathon session. It's broken up into manageable chunks whenever baby is awake, alert, and content. Definitely not right after a feeding unless you enjoy cleaning up spit up. Now, the million-dollar question. What if your baby absolutely hates tummy time? Screams like you've suggested they file their own taxes? Deep breaths. This is incredibly common. It's hard work. Imagine being asked to do planks when all you want is a nap. The trick is to make it engaging and less like baby boot camp. Get down on their level. Eye contact, smiling, singing, talking, your presence is the best motivator. Use distractions. Place engaging toys just within reach, bright colors, interesting textures, things that make gentle noises. A non-breakable baby-safe mirror is often a huge hit. Babies love looking at faces, including their own fascinating reflection. Try different locations and surfaces. A colorful playmat, a clean towel on the floor, or even supervised time on your chest or across your lap counts. The varied sensory input can help. Short and sweet is better than long and miserable. If they're truly distressed after a minute, pick them up, comfort them, and try again later. Persistence is key, but forcing it won't help. Frame it positively. You're not torturing them, you're helping them build superpowers. Safety, of course, is paramount. Tummy time is only for when your baby is awake and alert. And crucially, you must supervise them constantly. Never leave a baby unattended during tummy time, not even for a second. Ensure the surface is firm, flat, and safe, away from edges, pets, or anything they could potentially pull down or ingest. The floor, on a clean blanket or mat, is usually ideal. Remember the safe sleep guidelines: back to sleep, tummy to play. Some parents wonder, is it really that big a deal if we skip it sometimes? While missing a single day won't derail development entirely, consistently skipping tummy time can lead to delays in achieving those crucial motor milestones. It can contribute to weaker neck and core muscles, making things like head control, rolling, and sitting more challenging. It also increases the risk of developing that flat spot on their head. Think of it like skipping leg day, but for your baby's entire upper body and core development, plus their head shape. It's foundational. Without this essential practice, they might struggle to build the strength and coordination needed for later, more complex movements. They might become frustrated trying to keep up with their physical potential. It's not about creating super babies, it's about giving them the best possible start for natural, healthy development. So, you've got the why, the how, and the troubleshooting. Tummy time isn't just a suggestion, it's a cornerstone of early development. It's the engine driving strength, the shield against flat head syndrome, and the key unlocking sensory exploration. It transforms your little one from a passive observer into an active participant in their own growth. Every push-up, every head lift, every determined wiggle on that playmat is building the strength, coordination, and confidence they need to explore their world. It lays the groundwork for rolling, sitting, crawling, and interacting with everything around them. It might seem like simple floor play, but the impact resonates through their entire developmental journey. Giving them this opportunity isn't just beneficial, it's practically essential for helping them thrive, building the physical architecture they need for future adventures. Because mastering that head lift is just the first domino.